must have fallen asleep watching Stray Kids. What is going on? What was that? Must have been a dream. Oh, a music video. Bet. It's finally out. You know I had to start with the music video today. This is my first comeback ever. I started listening about 4 months ago now. In that time, I have absolutely obsessed over this, and I've ended up doing so many reactions to all kinds of content, and we are finally here for my first comeback. I don't even want to click play here because it's something I can only experience my first time once. So it's like, damn, I don't even want to click play here. All right. They need more volume than that.
Everything I do, multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom, vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I'll do this and that, this and that. Groovy, gotta look at me. Can it prove that do my little 끝났지? 머리를 쿵 like you're still moving. Start the night.
I don't know what you're doing with your voice, but yeah. Hold on. No, let's just restart from the beginning. Hold on. Oh, God. We can't start off like that. But yeah, Han's voice there. Okay. We gotta make sure this is in the highest 4K. Why are we doing 1080?
Everything I do, multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom, vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I'll do this and that, this and that. Groovy, gotta look at me.
Dude, was that?
This and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio.
I didn't even realize they didn't. It's I was about to say, what am I looking at?
This and that, this and that. Groovy, gotta look at me.
Oh, I'm gonna be obsessed with this part.
그래도 찾아온 뒤로 시선대로 오지랖고 배기 빼도 요청 나를 써놨어 잘 봐도 나왔어 머리가 나왔어.
They're doing too much. They're doing way too much. Oh my God, my brain can't be overwhelmed on the first song. Oh God, what is happening?
moving, start the nine, 가만 봐도 분위기는 잡지 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 울시성대로 오지랖고 빼기 빼도 요청 나를 써놨어 잘 봐줘
God, that
나왔어
sounds so good.
골라서 내가 선택한 대로 flowing 원래 가고 싶은 대로 I run it, run it, run it 이거저거다 Everything I do multiply by two I got this and that
Have to do it. I mean, this is really how we're starting the album. Oh God.
and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, boom, boom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. 원해 더 멈출 수 없는 challenge. Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no damage. I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. Got no shame and I'm 이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래
No, 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 no. You gotta give me a break. Hold on. Let me process the last one first. That shot with the cars was fire.
I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. Got no shame and I'm 이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지 yeah. 지루하면 뺐지 그건 오래전에 뺐잖아 몇번 고개 뺐지 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch Heard of shit 남은 해서 꿈을 sketch Let's get it 기회 catch 성공과의 match 또 보여줄 거냐 난 너에게 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지 yeah. 지루하면 뺐지 그건 오래전에 뺐잖아 몇번 고개 뺐지 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch Heard of shit 남은 해서 꿈을 sketch Let's get it 기회 catch
Right into Felix like that, really?
또 보여줄 거냐 난 너에게 Everything I do multiply by two I got this and that, this and that We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom I got this and that, this and that Cappuccino and Americano I'll take this and that, this and that I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio I do this and that, this and that We can go fast, we can go slow If you can choose, you can have both Can't stop us now Go! Everything I do multiply by two I got this and that
What did I just witness? I take it back. A video I said the videos looked like it was gonna be more like grounded, like not insane stuff going on. And I said I actually like that. I take it back. Never mind. I'm back on an acid trip with their music videos. What?
I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio I do this and that, this and that We can go fast, we can go slow If you can choose, you can have both Can't stop us now Go! Everything I do multiply by two I got this and that, this and that We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom I got this and that, this and that Cappuccino and Americano I take this and that, this and that I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio I do this and that, this and that This and that Talking
Oh my God! Like, what do we do? Also, why is Felix looking at me like that? You can't be seducing me as well. You have to either amaze me with the music video, or you get to do this. You can't look at me like that mid doing this. I feel like saying that this song is gonna be on repeat is like not enough. I might have to buy one of those like digital picture frames or something, put it on the wall behind me, and just have it playing this 24/7. I really might have to do that. I'm about to buy a whole TV just dedicated to replaying this. That is one way to start an album. Hmm. That is one way to start an album for sure. Wow. And then we have this. We have the rest. Let me make sure they didn't drop any other music videos first, though, actually. Because you never know. Hold on. Okay, I think that was the only one that dropped with it.
Everything I do with the blah blah.
Okay, we checked that one. Well, I'm double checking all of this. I'm checking both. I don't know which one they usually drop them on, so okay. Just making sure before I move on to here. That was really the first one. Other than Run It, obviously. And you already saw how my reaction to Run It happened. Oh my god. I did not at the beginning of the Run It reaction, I was not expecting to, get in the car and record myself just blasting it in the car at like what was it, like 2 a.m. by the time I did that. Yeah. Terrible idea. I definitely pissed off some neighbors, but oh well. After You. Oh my god. Went straight into After You. Oh no. Oh no. Well, don't actually start it. Hold on. Do we have any lyrics? We do. Oh my god, thank you. Just start at the very beginning. I've been waiting for this one.
I had to catch my breath, saw you walk past. Didn't know someone could turn my world around like that. You took a piece of me, it all happened so fast. 멈출 수 없어, and I can't survive. Yeah, I swear I tried, but I'm up all night and I don't know what to do. How can I breathe the same after you? Oh, I swim through ocean eyes trying to get to you. I'll never be the same after you. I'll never be the same after you. After you.
Oh my god.
원해 너의 걸음에 방향이 나와 같기를 서툴네 첫 마디는 멋없이 어색해 어떤 때와도 달라 like a love affair. Oh yeah, 뭐 really 대단하다 완벽한 감정들의 메타포 만들어가자 영원 액도 좀더 뜨게 해줘 19 때처럼 마주치지 눈 간호 사이 만화처럼 스팟 같은 다 불같은 눈치의 삶 두 발만 동동 구르는구나. Yeah. And I can't survive. Yeah. I swear I tried, but I'm up all night and I don't know what to do. How can I breathe the same after you? Oh, I swim through ocean nights trying to get to you. I'll never be the same after you.
Oh my god, I wanted to go through the whole thing. I tried. I tried my best to go through the whole thing without pausing, but it's just oh my god. This is the greatest album I've ever heard. This is the greatest album I've ever heard.
You, oh, I swim through ocean eggs trying to get to you. I'll never be the same after you. After you. Before you, I was lost inside the dark, nowhere to move. 매일 같은 같은 일상 속에 I had no clue. After you, I'm addicted to 머릿속에 deja vu. Every road I'm running through, you changed my view. Got me chasing after you. Chasing after you. Chasing after you. So I'm up all night and I don't know what to do. I'm running through, you changed my view. Got me chasing after you. Chasing after you. Chasing after you. So I'm up all night and
His voice sounds so
don't know
crazy
what to
here.
do. How can I breathe the same after you? Oh, I swim through ocean eyes trying to get to you. I'll never be the same after you.
I needed that song to be about 7 minutes long. That's being generous because really I would prefer if it was more like 3 hours, but I'm being realistic here. God, I mean, I feel like I need like 5-minute breaks in between each one. Yeah, that one, I think I don't know what it is. Like I'm being overwhelmed, so it's like it's hard for me to say straight off of the first listen what it is that just there's something about these where they have a completely different feeling from what I've listened to before. And I'm sure part of it is because it's my first comeback. This is the first time I'm here for like the hype of something releasing. So obviously it's gonna have a different feeling for sure, but oh my god. I mean, I knew I was gonna love After You just off of the snippet. I love the way they're doing I don't know, the way they're transitioning to each other's parts. I feel like there's like almost like a cinematic I don't know, you can feel it. It's like it gives you the same feeling as like if you're watching a music video with it without the music video, which I feel like is hard to do. Very hard to do. And I feel like most artists don't do it. There's something that they do where you feel every single line enough to where it's almost the same as like when you're reading a book. Certain books you read, you end up just reading them and then you kind of just like, oh, did what I just read on that page? And then you go back and read it again and again. And then there's some books where you read it once and like your mind, you can vividly see what it is that you're reading because it's just, it forces you to use your imagination basically. This is what this feels like. God, and then we're going straight into farming. This snippet was crazy too. This one was one that I was most excited for just because this had such a weird but intriguing sound. Yeah, this one I have to be a little bit even louder.
Yeah.
Do farming every day, no sleep. Coffee on the vice style XP. From the dirt to the light, yeah, it's lit. Pure 땀이 만들어낸 SWAT main chip.
I feel like so far they've also done a lot more like effects on their voices, but only where it's like actually has like a huge impact on the song. This one just starts off like weird, but in weird as in like I like it.
Yeah. Do farming every day, no sleep. Coffee on the vice style XP. From the dirt to the light, yeah, it's lit. Pure 땀이 만들어낸 SWAT main chip. 노동요 끌리지 않아. 학원의 동료 쓸데없는 송따위 종료. 버튼 click click clack boom.
You got plenty of time.
Nah, I'ma work every minute.
You should draw that line.
Nah, I'ma run.
Who is that? Is this Felix again? Because Felix was doing that voice in the Killing Voice. Don't tell me this is Felix again.
You should draw that line.
There's no way.
Run to the limit. 정도면 충분하지 않냐 묻지 우린 아직 만족이란 널 몰라 주머니 빈것 같지. All day, every night until we're satisfied with farming.
Oh my.
Farming. Good night, I'm rolling. There ain't no time for falling. Good morning, I'm still rolling. 24/7 we let this flow move on young guy one can take it this road. Hey, feel me, best time dreams.
I feel like my standards or my expectations for this was already like insanely high. And it's broken it within 2 songs. Or 3. Technically, but we're not even halfway through this one. Why do they all sound like slightly different on this too? I don't know what they did this time around, but like all of their voices sound slightly different from usual. But there's something about the audio where it just sounds like I don't know, it's like ultra clean. That's the only way I can like explain ultra clean. Like if my ears could hear 8K quality, this is what I would imagine it would sound like. Why does this sound so crazy? They went crazy on this. Like I feel like I need to take time to like appreciate the producing part that they do on this, knowing that they do this themselves, and anyone else that's like helping with it. Yeah. Jesus, I mean. I just didn't stop.
I'ma work every minute.
You should draw that line.
I'ma run to the limit. 빈것 같은 좀 먼 일들 뒤집으면 넘쳐나지. 계속해 수확의 낯을 들고 탓으로 담지. All day, every night until we're satisfied. We're farming. Good night, I'm rolling. There ain't no time for falling. Good morning, I'm still rolling. 24/7 we farming. If you want it, then you go. If you want to make dough. If you want something new, farming. If you want it, then you go. If you want to make dough. If you want something new, farming. Pick it up, mine. Pick it up, mine. Pick it, mine. Farming. Pick it up, mine. Pick it up, mine. Pick it, mine. Farming.
Okay, you know what it sounds like? That sounded like they recorded it with like one of the ASMR mics, but and then made it like the clearest audio you've ever heard in your life. I think that's what there's something about the audio that they did different from the songs I've heard before. And I can't tell you exactly what it is, but oh my god. But also farming, I think it's funny now considering that when I watched um the intro, them talking about this was actually I as a joke, I think I said in original video when I looked at this unveil that I was like, oh, you know, aura farming because they always are doing that. Like I think I referenced like Felix on Divine when he's just standing on the mountain at the end. It's like yeah, just aura farming all the time. And then they say, "Oh yeah, this is actually what it was referring to." It's like, oh god, yeah, farming. I don't. I think After You is my favorite still, but bro, oh my god, like I'm not gonna be able to pick a favorite. I think it really is just let's at least listen to all of them first. I do. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Do feel the same pain as you. Every sigh, every word I do, even when you feel alone, I'll be right here, never gone. 모두들 하나씩은 가지고 있는 거, 가슴 속 깊이 박혀 빠지지 않는 거, 말 못하고 혼자 숨기고 있지, 아무렇지 않은 척하면서도 지우려 해도 갈수록 번져, 웃고 있어도 속은 문드러져. You thought you had to.
You know how I feel when he starts singing. Oh my god. Oh Changbin. I mean, bro.
지우려 해도 갈수록 번져, 웃고 있어도 속은 문드러져. You thought you had to hold it on your own, but I feel it too. I do feel the same pain as you. Every scar, every word I do, even when you feel alone, I'll be right here, never gone. You don't have to carry that all alone. I feel everything you do.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites for sure. This is straight out. This is like early 2000. This gives me the feeling that Han Pop gives me. I love this. I love the background sound. You already know how I feel about electric guitar in any background of any of their songs. Immediately one of my favorites. And then we got Changbin singing as well. Yeah, just a bonus. Yeah. There's no way it couldn't be my favorite.
Like a sandcastle in the rising tide. All the dreams we try so hard to hide. 무너진 것 같아 보여도 사라질 것 같아 보여도 we're gonna find a way to rise. Sometimes the night feels way too long. 끝이 안 보일 듯한 널. 외쳐온 시간들에 대한 보상. 지금 이 순간 긴 밤이 끝나.
I love that.
Every sky, every word I do, even when you feel alone, I'll be right here, never gone. You don't have to carry that all alone. I feel everything you do. I do feel the same pain as you. Every sky, every word. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, halfway through, I think I made a face, and yeah, it was because I think I remembered. Was this no? I'm thinking of a different one that they were talking about on the intro thing. But nah, yeah, written by. Okay, no wonder I love this one. But yeah, when that guitar came in right here, hold on, was that over here?
Do I do feel the same pain as you? Every sky, every wind. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Ow. I do feel the same pain.
I also like that with this one, it's less. I think the thing that feels different about this one the most I picked up on was the fact that usually when they do choruses with songs that kind of sound like this type of genre, usually it has like a very like abstract drop off where it has something going on versus and then the chorus is just immediately like almost like an entirely different sound. Not even going as far as the ones that where they started adding in like dubstep, EDM, stuff like that, where it's like a complete opposite sound. But just they usually have a lot more difference between the rest of the song and the chorus. And I think I like how this one sounds because it's more consistent all the way through. Don't get me wrong, I like both kinds when they do this. Obviously, the one I started with was Ceremony. I feel like that's one of the craziest ones I've listened to from the beginning, and that's what got me into it. Yeah, it's just different sounds. That's what gets me. That's what gets me with them. Different sounds. As someone that absolutely loves listening to every different kind of music, there's nothing better I could ask for than for one singular group that I can listen to that just do every genre and every type of sound. What else could I ask for? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I don't even want to move on from that one. But yeah, that one was definitely felt like Han Pop. And I love that. I don't want this to end. I didn't even really like count how many. I know, yeah, we only have. Oh, the last one, this and that festival version. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Oh my god, this and that was already crazy. God, I can't imagine festival version. I think in the back of my head when I before I started this, I was kind of thinking like, damn, I wish there was more songs on this. But listening to it, I can like you can like actually hear how much hard work that they put into this. Obviously, I know that just from watching all of their videos leading up to this as well, but like you can hear the hard work in this, considering how amazed I am by so many different things that I've pointed out at this point. Like that's insane that they do that because I feel like a lot of artists, especially these days, a lot of artists have started putting out, especially US artists. When they put out an album these days, usually it's like a disc 1, disc 2, and it's like I mean, I've had dude, there's been ones this year that I've listened to where they had like 20 on the first, 20 on the second disc, and it was all releasing at the same time. I mean, look at these weren't even ones I liked. I didn't even listen to any but the first one, but Drake dropped 3 albums at once this year. It's like for what? Because but yeah, when they drop something like this, you can tell that those ones that they selected to be on the album are perfect. Like they're actually perfect. Because they seem very, very proud of their work. So they're going to put out the absolute most complete art that you can ask for. So it's like obviously when you start, you're probably gonna think, damn, I wish there was more songs. Of course. if you like something, you're gonna want more of it. But and then you listen to it and you're like, damn, like they really, like, I see why. This is insane. Their talent is actually just bottomless. Like they actually have a bottomless bag. And then you also start thinking they're over a decade in, and they're doing this. They're still putting out stuff that still amazes you on top of what they've already done. That's insane. Y'all know how I feel about my slow songs. Oh my god, yes. Okay. We can't be starting out with my bias though. Hold on.
시발점이 어디였길래 종착역이 환승역이 돼버렸는지 You need to know 그래 변한 건 너가 아닌 나는 처음부터 이 정도였지 안타깝게도 너가 빠진 나의 시간은 넘쳐나 이걸 어찌 보내야 좋을까 모든 걸 해치고 간 사랑 참 더럽다 치우고 버렸다 지웠다 이제 뭐 어쩔까 I don't wanna see you again in my life Final words you hear from me get lost goodbye
Bang Chan, bro. Hold on. I need to hear your voice again. Also, them going back to back to back. Felix Tongbin and Hyunjin. Can we chill a little bit? Like, what are we trying to do here? I can't die from a heart attack on video. Let's not do that.
I don't wanna see you again in my life Final words you hear from me get lost goodbye sayonara adios 잘가 over 사라지는 마지막 너의 모습 가던 그대로 way out 그냥 꺼져줄래 떨어질 수 없을 것만 같았던 우리 I'm nothing to say now It's not coming back 뜨거웠던 순간은 다 식은지 오래 아무래도 재미없었어 얼굴 따위 보고 싶지도 않아 어디 한번 해보자는 너 Oh girl you wasting my time Just please set me free
Oh no. Oh my god, my eyes are watering off of that. Oh my god. This man almost made me cry off of one note. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Whew. Hold on.
Time Just please set me free There was no chemistry 도대체 왜 날 붙잡아 더는 따뜻하겠잖아 눈물 흘린 그대로 가죠 I don't wanna see you again in my life Final words you hear from me get lost goodbye sayonara adios 잘가 over 사라진 내 마지막 너의 모습 가던 그대로 way out 그냥 꺼져줄래 떨어질 수 없을 것만 같았던 우리 I have nothing to say now It's not coming back 뜨거웠던 순간은
Both Lino and I mean, yeah. I think I've said this in too many videos at this point, but the two of them, see, the thing is with the reason I don't mention Bangchan when I talk about vocals, about those two leading up to like getting close to like where my Sungmin is at for vocals for me, is because I hold Bangchan to almost like an entirely different level because he has like impressed me in so many different areas to where it's like I can't put him in like a box for anything. So it's like it's almost like I have him as a permanent. I'm breaking the rules. I mean, Stray Kids like to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Bang Chan is like basically at a permanent spot where he's just guaranteed to be like a second bias. And it's like you can't really move him. He can only go up. Lino and Ian for vocals specifically as well. They, like Songmin might be my bias, but they're right there. They're right there. And I already said obviously Chongbin and Han. Han recently, oh my god, Han recently. I've been listening to a lot of Han singing. And yeah, he's getting up there for vocals. Obviously, Chongbin and Han are up there for rapping at number one, tied at this point. Because one of my favorite things is hearing them rap back to back. Because it's like listening to like a coliseum and two gladiators just going at it. And then I said this during the run it. The feeling I get from Chongbin and Han going back and forth in rapping is the same way I feel when I hear Felix and Hyunjin go back and forth. Them two, I feel like they have two of the most versatile voices. Because I think if you go back and look at some of my reactions, especially early on ones, I didn't even know that Hyunjin was like a rapper at all because of the ones I listened to first. But every single reaction, I was like, why does he have a different voice and why does he sound so good? He has a different voice every single time. Same with Felix. Oh my god, the first time I heard Felix, all of my comments, the Felix effect, because of the deep voice. And then I listened to the next song and I'm like, is this even him? Because I started hearing this voice and I was like, okay, this voice, the complete opposite. Like, this is one of the softest voices I've ever heard. And then there's all of these in betweens with him. So it's like, that's why I keep on saying I cannot have Sungmin, my bias, sure, because he has become my favorite singer of all time. Like out of like not just Stray Kids, just my favorite singer. But like all of them are right there for so many different reasons. Because I didn't even talk about dancing yet because we're watching, lyrics. We're not, obviously, when we watch more music videos, I'll talk about that. We didn't even get to talk about the producing, but behind the scenes stuff that they do. Like, there's so much stuff that we didn't even talk about, and they already have this huge of a list of just endless talent.
식은지 오래 오래 가던 그대로 way out 그냥 꺼져줄래
Nice. Oh my god. Oh, is this the one where Han was talking about he usually makes like the sad love stories, but this time he made one that was like that was actually like a happy love song? Is that what this was? I think it was back then. That sounds I remember them talking about that one in the intro. I think this is it. But yeah. I say I try to pause not that much as much when I do these, which obviously usually falls apart and I end up doing it anyways because it's impossible to just yeah. But one thing I won't do, if you ever try and stop me from pausing it so I can glaze Stray Kids, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You know I have to give them their props every single video. Every single video. Every single one. There will never be a video where I don't. Because they deserve it.
우리 같이 웃었던 날 영화를 틀어놓고 서로만 봤던 날 그날 솔직히 말해 그냥 아무런 이유 없이 사랑했대 하여 어리고 작은 이 맘에 멈춰 흘러버리는 많은 건 love 자라나버린 아이가 돼 네 곁에서 이 밤을
A little pause there.
너의 장미소 안에 번진 하리 태우는 놀이에서 너와 평생 빠져나가기 싫어 날 평생의 반을 내게로 너의 꽃을 몇백만 번쯤 다시 줬던 새로운 향을 다시 머금고 더 찬란한 꽃을 내 맘에 펴줄게 우리 같이 웃었던
Oh, this This is a good feel song. I can't wait to listen to these in the car, man. This one, they actually gave us an album with just a song for every mood. They really did. Oh my god. I mean, we've got like a summer hit. We've got one that could damn near be a World Cup song. Run It. We've got love song. We've actually got two love songs, kind of. And then what would we even consider farming? What would you even consider that? That's just something different. I don't know. That one could fit into like a million different emotions. I don't even know. Yeah. I think that's what it is. When I listen to a lot of their songs, I immediately associate them with different moods. And then with the way my imagination is, those moods then correlate to usually like a season for me. Like I have certain moods that are more likely during winter, summer, fall, whatever. I then associate with them with those, and then those times of the year then give me like different emotions. And I think that's what it is. They make songs so vividly relatable in different ways that make you think or feel the way you feel. Which I feel like for a long time, I got to the point where I wasn't really feeling that from music anymore. Because I listened to so many different things from country to opera music to rap to, I was listening to anything. And I think this is why Stray Kids have taken me, like, immediately just hooked. It's just insane. This is insane.
새로운 향을 다시 머금고 더 찬란한 꽃을 내 맘에 펴줄게 우리 같이 웃었던 날 영화를 틀어놓고 서로만 봤던 날 그날 있었던 것 같아 너와 시작했던 그 여름의 이름은 설렘이었던
What was I saying just now? I literally just said on the last one. He has a million different voices. I mean, Yeah. On. Uh, yeah, this is like a ultimate feel good song. Whenever I feel depressed, this is going on repeat. This, yeah, there's the, the things they make you feel with these songs, man. I don't bring it up very often. I think I brought it up in one video out of like 400 I've ever posted about me having schizoid personality disorder. And I think a lot of people, in the most simple terms, I don't feel many emotions, and I'm absolutely content with basically being completely alone, and I don't really get satisfaction out of human interaction in a normal way that people do. That's a very simple definition, and obviously it varies for different people. But the thing is, for me, there's very few things that make me feel anything. And it's been a problem for a while. Not a problem, but because that's one of the parts of it is that it doesn't feel like a problem to the person experiencing it, but I know it's a problem to other people because obviously friends I'm close with, family, they understand. But it took them a while to even get used to even understanding. But other people think, oh, he's unapproachable, he probably hates me, stuff like that. Because it's like certain things will happen where people would usually be, let's say, super excited. And I'm just sitting there and I genuinely cannot feel anything towards that. So usually that's how things go for me. I'm a very introverted, don't really interact with people very often because I don't have the capacity to do it. Like I can do it, but usually it's in a way that I am forcing myself to act like I feel a certain way. And I think that is why music as in general, but especially Stray Kids has gotten me hooked to this extent is because it's one of the very few things that has given me any type of feel of emotion in a long time. And I don't necessarily like talking about this, which is why I choose not to most of the time. Um, but yeah, it's nice to have something that generally makes me feel something after a very, very long time of feeling like I'm almost like on autopilot. And I'm not gonna go too much deeper into that. I do want to start another channel that goes into like mental health things. It's one of the main reasons I went to school for. Major was computer science, but I do a lot of classes to do with psychology and stuff like that, and that's one of the main reasons. But yeah, ooh, yeah, it just so people understand like to what extent I mean this generally like means something to me, like on a bigger level than it appears on video. Yeah, because when people have seen my videos recently that know me, they look at my videos and they're like, oh, "Bro, who is this?" Because my personality is entirely different. But they realize that even if you go back to my older videos before Stray Kids, my personality was not like this. And this part of me only comes out if something gives me that feeling. It's like it's not something that I can just force out. So it's like this genuinely means something to me.
Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano.
The build up is crazy.
This and that. I'm a ripper show in the studio. I do this and that, this and that.
Baby, I get gonna look at me. In the pool, the do my little connect. 머리를 콩이랑 어깨로 still moving. starting nine, 눈 감아 봐도 boom. 이기는 자체. Moving on. 그래도 파감아 비운 시선대로 오지랖 끝에 깊어진 그 춤만 손을 써. 잡아줘. Now it's good.
Is this still building up? What am I experiencing? What did I just listen to? Oh my god, I need to hear this live as soon as possible.
Let's get it, kill it, catch, 송곳 right match. 또 보여줄 거냐는 너에게.
I mean, this is crazy even compared to other festival versions I've heard. What?
This and that, yeah.
That's one of those songs where it ends and you can almost you can physically feel the silence because of how crazy the sound was while it was playing. Oh my god. What a way to end the album. Oh my god. I think that's another way that is like almost like a sure way to get me to feel those emotions that I don't usually feel, is that there are songs I have like a shock. If I am like shocked by something, which is hard to do, it's like, yeah, it opens like an entire door that just isn't usually open. Yeah. The only reason I am not just pressing play and just recording another reaction right here, just starting over, is because I want to get this out for y'all as quickly as possible. But just know I'm pressing play again and I'm about to just get to editing. Like I'm just gonna edit while listening to it again, for sure. This is gonna be on repeat, like start to finish for a while. I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating. Like my God, how am I sweating from sitting here? I don't even know what to say about this album. This was my first comeback, and I think that experience was more than I ever could have imagined. Let's look at the listen talk for a minute. Hold on. Run It, we already knew, was just yeah, this I probably had I it's not on here because I literally just got Apple Music before this because I heard that they sometimes have lyrics where Spotify doesn't. Spotify is where I have everything played. But yeah, Run It, hundreds and hundreds of replays of this. Amazing. This and that, probably one of the most satisfying choruses I've heard from them, and it's going to be stuck in my head. It's already been stuck in my head. Everything I do multiplied by 2 has been playing in my head over and over ever since I heard the snippet. After You, this actually may have been the one I was most looking forward to off of what I heard the snippet. 10 out of 10. Farming, I didn't even know what to expect with this one, but this one genuinely felt like an acid trip in the most absolutely most amazing way you could possibly imagine. I do. See, I do and back then, these two right here, because I know I do was Chungmin, which I I thought it was Han because it kind of if this one does feel like Han pop, which I love. But of course, once I have all of the lyrics and they're translated and I can read the lyric, see that's the thing with Han and Songbin, I feel like I've gotten them two specifically. I've gotten pretty good at being able to like look at lyrics and tell which one like which member wrote this most likely. Which is like something I don't usually get that familiar with artists to the point where I can be like look at the lyrics and be like, oh yeah, this was probably written by this person. But I do and back then are kind of in the same um spot for me for like love songs. These are both absolutely amazing. Way Out, yeah, we already know how that made me feel because I mean that put me deep in thought for God knows how long. I don't even know how long that was, but they did. I've been recording for an hour and 5 minutes, and the album is not that long. It's 25 minutes, so yeah, clearly I felt some type of way about this album. And then this and that festival version, yeah, I all I can say, I cannot wait to hear this one in the car and two live. Holy shit. Yeah, all of these I need to hear live, but still, absolutely 10 out of 10 album. Like there's genuinely nothing that I could have asked for other than more songs. Obviously. Like there's not a single one on here where I'm like, "Oh, I might add that." No, like every single one of them is like, "Yeah, I'm going to add this and I'm going to have this on repeat." Like I don't think you realize how long it's been since I've had an album of any artist to drop where I've added all of the songs. Usually I add like 2 to 3. Yeah, all of these being added. Actually, let's do that right now because I'm not gonna do it on here because I got Apple just for this. I'm gonna switch back to Spotify for my own listening. Yeah, go ahead and do this. This is the first time I've done this, I think, ever for an album, where I literally just clicked, yeah, go ahead and just add the whole album. There's no point in like adding them separately. Just add the whole album. There we go. Jesus. I mean, I don't even want to it's given me that feeling of like, damn, I don't want to end the recording because this is my first comeback and this is such a crazy thing for me. But yeah, damn. I mean, I thoroughly had an amazing experience. Absolutely amazing experience as my first comeback. And thank you all for being here for all of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, oh my god, this feels so weird ending the recording. I actually don't want to do it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Well, looks like I don't have to end the video. Let's go. I didn't even think to check again, but yeah, here we are. I don't know what this is, but
Everything I do with the vibe I feel like a this and that, this.
was this alive?
I could take a cool bird truck from like a this and that, this and that. But you know, in America, no, this and that, this and that. America show, make the studio, what this and that, this and that. Go, viaje, go, look at me.
It feels so good seeing Sungmin physically in one of the videos after a while. I've been seeing him in the shorts that I watched, like the one with the whatever trend they did where Bang Chan was on the set on the floor with him. I thought that was cool. But like watching the intro and yeah, having to watch him through the TV that they had, it's nice seeing him physically with them in a video.
This and that, this and that. This and that, this and that. This and that, this and that. This and that, this and that.
I am.
Straight this back. This and that, this and that.
This really might be one of the catchiest songs of all time. Of all time.
This and that, this and that. This and that, this and that.
And this switch was crazy. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I caught that before I went to sleep. I feel like that's an even better ending to it. Now I actually like. I feel like there's listening to the end of the album and then ending just didn't feel right. That like okay, set the tone. All right, we had my experience. This entire week has been crazy, by the way. This entire week, I wanted to make sure that everything that came out during Stay Week, as much as I can, I got out during the week on the channel without going into early access first because I wanted to be able to actually like experience this entire Stay Week with y'all. And it has been amazing. I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years. And I've had like moments where that feeling of community was really like there is I think the biggest one that I've had where I really felt was back when I did Destiny 1 videos. The gaming community for that was very nice. But there's something Stay is just there's something else. It's just different. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace actually this time.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.